Hey guys, I just made a video reviewing some Derby City purchases that I made. This is not a Derby City purchase, but it's fairly recent, and I haven't done a video about it yet. I'm a little bit irritated. Can you tell that? Well, that I got these. What I got, I saw these on a podcast that Feder Gorst and Jason Stewart did, and Feder, while he was talking, he's like, "Hey, get these balls. They're cool. They're practice balls. They're very light, 2¼ inch balls." And so I messaged Feder, and he said, "No, contact Tyler Steyer, and he'll get you hooked up." And after a while, I did. I ended up getting these. It's Chris Henry Sports, so I guess is a snooker coach. Easy for me to say. And Tyler, resells them or whatever. See, it says Chris Henry there, Chris Henry there. Just so Tyler's reselling them in the U.S. or whatever. It's perfectly fine, right? Did get a little card that's has Tyler and Margaret, talks about them on there. Is it a card or a sticker? I think it's an actual sticker. Like, I'm not going to use the sticker. I guess I could put it on the box. The purpose of these balls, my understanding, you're supposed to be able to get instructions and stuff, but no, you can go and you can pay yet more money for a course on how to use them. I'm not going to do that. The purpose of these balls, my understanding, is that they will show if you don't hit the center of the cue ball. If I aim this at and try to hit the center of the cue ball, but I miss, I'm going to miss on purpose. Well, that's how much it shows the squirt. And they do that. They do that. But I don't know if anybody's noticed yet. These things are not balanced. I honestly don't know if they're supposed to be balanced. They're like off center, like the crazy 8-ball, crazy cue ball stuff you can get. In other words, they don't roll straight. So I'm irritated. And sure, I can test the squirt stuff once I get the ball to stop wobbling around. I can test the squirt stuff, but I wanted them to be level. I wanted them to be even. I thought that was why, if you guys haven't seen the prices on these things, for those two balls and that box is probably the most expensive piece in the mess, right? $99 for those two balls and that box. Now, you all can go ahead and type "Dave, you're an idiot" in the comments, and I'll completely understand. I can get plastic 2¼ inch balls on Amazon.com. I can get 100 of them for $20. In this case, I got two for $100. I don't feel like doing the math, but these are approximately 104 billion times more expensive than the Amazon ones, which probably exactly the same quality as far as balance and all that goes. Because these aren't balanced. They're just not. And it is irritating to me that probably irritating to me. The biggest part is probably that I paid so damn much for them. Not researching and seeing, hey, do people really like these, or are they just buying them because Federer's endorsing them or because Tyler is selling them? I didn't do any of the research. I like buying cool gadgets. I thought these would be balanced and be higher quality than they are. I just did. So all I can do with these things, what I do with them, is I just try to hit the orange ball with the white ball dead in the face. If I hit it, I'm not trying to make it, because you can't make it because the balls roll around, right? I'm not trying to make it. I'm just trying to hit it dead in the face, so I can tell if I scored it or not. I can tell if I hit the cue ball on the vertical axis or not. So that's what I do, and I'm not doing it very damn often, because that I'm irritated. I could do the same thing with, where's it at? I think this is it. I think this is my trick cue ball. Yep, I can do the same thing with this. And it's, closer to normal weight. So I can actually play a game with this. It's actually kind of fun to play with regular balls, but use this cue ball, because then every shape is kind of random. And one of the things about this ball is even though it does stuff like that, if you hit it on the vertical axis, it will roll straight. It will roll straight if you hit on the vertical axis. And then it starts doing all this weird stuff. So it's kind of fun to practice with it, because the shape is kind of random all the time. It's all about just hitting the vertical axis and then see where the cue ball stops and then shoot another shot, vertical axis. It's an interesting thing for me. But back to these, I don't know. I'm irritated enough that I'm not going to bother asking Tyler, hey, did I get a defective set because these aren't even close to balanced? I'm not going to even bother asking him, because I don't want to be one of those guys that, a big complainer or whatever. I'm just not. I complain on YouTube, but these people have to make a living. I just think that they could be a little bit more open about what the quality is of these things. And again, Tyler and Margaret didn't make the things. Chris Henry probably didn't make them either. Some factory did, but these are quite disappointing to me. And they're just going to go into a, ever-growing pile of unused and mostly unusable pool gadgets that I have. And that's it for this video, for this review. Thanks, guys.